電磁脈衝炸彈又稱高能微波炸彈，佢本身冇動力，其特點係專門以摧毀指揮、控制同埋通訊用電子設備以及電腦為目標。炸彈上嘅電波發射器可以喺10億分之一秒嘅瞬間放射出數十億瓦威力嘅微波，威力相當於核子爆炸所放出嘅電磁波，故可穿透地下防禦工事。只要沿住電纜同埋空調嘅孔道，足以癱瘓所有地下防禦工事、電力供應、電話通訊、電視傳播以及電腦等系統，但係卻唔會造成人命傷亡。電磁脈衝炸彈被稱為電磁殺手，係一種介於常規武器同埋核武器之間嘅新式大規模殺傷性炸彈。呢種炸彈爆炸後產生嘅高強度電磁脈衝，覆蓋面積大，頻譜範圍寬，幾乎能夠攻擊其殺傷半徑內所有帶電子部件嘅武器系統。對於破壞隱蔽喺地下嘅電子系統，電磁脈衝炸彈都有辦法。佢產生嘅強電磁脈衝可以通過暴露喺地面上嘅天線等設備，產生感應電流，一直轉進地下，破壞地下設備嘅核心部分。高強度電磁脈衝對電子設備嘅獨特破壞力，其實係美國進行核子試驗嘅時候無意發現嘅。1962年7月，美軍喺太平洋中部嘅約翰斯頓島進行咗一次代號為 Starfish Prime 嘅高空核子試驗。結果呢次140萬噸 TNT 當量嘅核子試驗，竟造成1400千米之外嘅夏威夷檀香山地區嘅供電網發生跳閘，連高壓線嘅避雷裝置都被全部燒毀。20世紀80年代後期，隨住相關技術嘅成熟，號稱電磁殺手嘅電磁脈衝炸彈終於問世。電磁脈衝武器分為2種，第一種核電磁脈衝武器。呢種武器嘅出現要追溯到20世紀50年代嘅核武器研究。1958年，美國嘅氫彈測試產生咗一啲奇怪嘅結果。測試中產生嘅爆炸衝擊波越過太平洋，將夏威夷部分地區數百公里嘅街燈全部吹滅，甚至毀壞咗遠至澳洲嘅無線電設備。喺美蘇冷戰期間，美國情報局擔心蘇聯會向美國發射核彈，並喺距離地面50公里上空引爆，從而喺更大範圍內達到同樣效果。佢哋亦都擔心由此引發嘅電磁脈衝將會毀壞全美嘅電子設備。第二種非核電磁脈衝武器，美國嘅非核電磁脈衝炸彈，實際上可能根本唔係炸彈，或者佢哋更似巨型高能微波爐，可以產生一束高強度嘅微波能量。有一種可能用法係將 HPM 設備安裝喺巡航導彈上，從空中摧毀地面目標。呢項技術非常先進，亦極其昂貴，因此如果軍隊冇足夠資金，將會好難實現呢個技術。但呢啲只係電磁脈衝炸彈嘅其一方面。其實利用廉價嘅原料同埋基本嘅工程知識，恐怖組織可以輕易製造出具有危險性嘅電磁脈衝炸彈裝置。該炸彈包括一個金屬圓筒，稱為電樞，佢由一個線圈定子線圈環繞而成。電樞筒內裝滿咗高能炸藥。顯然呢種武器嘅影響範圍相對較小，與核電磁脈衝攻擊唔同，但亦都可以造成嚴重危害。不過有一個你唔知道嘅真相，原來世上所有嘅民用電子產品喺生產嘅時候，喺所有嘅電子部分都有一個法例規定，產品一定要受到某一段頻道嘅微波所影響，而呢一段頻道就係電磁脈衝武器所發出能夠破壞電子儀器嘅微波頻道。換句話說，原來世界所有政府都立例令所有民間嘅電子產品都唔能夠防止電磁脈衝武器嘅攻擊。踏入2012年，美國已不斷對外宣傳伊朗將會擁有核武，甚至更進一步聲稱伊朗其實已經擁有核武。 甚至喺2012年4月，有美國電視台播出，如果伊朗擁有核武，就會用核武作為電磁脈衝武器嚟攻擊美國，令美國退回18世紀嘅社會。
America is clearly Iran's ultimate target. Clearly, we are the great signal. And one way to get at America, and an easy way, quite frankly, is through an EMP attack, an electromagnetic pulse attack.
Consider every major city in America, how does it get its water supply? Consider that every major city in America, its average food supply on hand is 21 to 28 days. Consider, where do we get our medication? Consider what happens in nursing homes and hospitals. What happens to our transportation grid? Anything driven that, well, most of them have computers in them, they're all gone. So we've known about the capability of EMP. The first study had the commission headed by Roscoe Bartlett, Republican out of Frederick, Maryland, 2004. Testimony in that study indicated 90%, let me repeat that, 90% of all Americans will die within 12 to 18 months after an EMP event. This study was done in 2008. Has anything been done since? No.
However, there was an attempt to protect Americans in early 2010 when House Bill 5026 was introduced. The law would have authorized the federal government to take emergency measures to protect the U.S. power grid from solar flare and EMP weapons. It passed the House of Representatives by a unanimous voice vote in August that year. However, Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski helped kill the legislation in favor of a clean energy bill backed by Senate Democrats.
And we know how much it costs to run a bill through and how many years of work and how many hundreds of experts were involved in that. We had one self-centered senator who killed the bill.
If Iran develops nuclear capacity, the United States would certainly become a first strike target. And a plan to execute a coastal launch has been in place and tested for nearly a decade.
For years, the Iranians have been taking a container ship out into the middle of the Caspian Sea and firing rockets straight up. And then they detonate the rocket and say, oh, it was a failure, it didn't go into orbit. I mean, that is the signature. That is a clear signature of training for an EMP launch. Put the missile straight up.
They said that America should not be surprised if their vessels find their ways into the Atlantic Ocean and get close to the Gulf of Mexico and strike America.
Get that container ship 100, 200 miles off the Gulf of Mexico. Doesn't need any sophisticated guidance system, anything like that, for precision impact.
And these missiles in a container, ballistic missiles, can be launched in less than 60 seconds with a nuclear warhead and blast in the sky and create an electromagnetic pulse attack where it would destabilize the infrastructure of America within hours, and we will be sent back to the 18th century.